This is an overview of the Tapestry credential for disaster relief. How do you recover after a disaster when you have lost everything? Most people aren't prepared, as we've seen with the LA fires. You can lose all critical information, your identity, all critical paperwork to prove who you are, what you own, and what you're entitled to, making it impossible to file for insurance, federal, state, or local aid, or other help with NGOs. So can AI agents help? Well, the answer is yes. Let's look back because this problem is huge and existential. If we look at other disasters, we can see that nearly half the world's population lacks any title or way to prove where they live. They simply lack identity. This has immense repercussions, such as in Puerto Rico a few years ago. FEMA housing assistance was rejected after Hurricane Maria for over 60% of residents, some of them generational citizens of that area. So applicants couldn't provide home titles, even though they were generational residents. In Colombia, millions cannot return to homes taken by FARC because they can't prove they had once occupied these homes. And in India, land disputes clog up 25% of all court cases because neither party has the documents to prove their residency. Identity documentation is critical in the digital 21st century. And yet, our social and economic lives live online. We generate a wealth of data that reveals important things about us. When we use services like Google Maps, Facebook, M-Pesa, which is available around the world, Lyft, we generate this rich tapestry of evidence where we can go, what we purchase, and whom we interact with. So the question is, how can citizens be empowered to harness their own trove of digital evidence to prove where they live and access services? The answer is a Tapestry credential, a strategically set of data chosen to wove together an overall picture proving your occupancy and more. These are what you need to get in court to actually be judged as living somewhere. So this Tapestry credential is essentially collected and organized using AI. We're going to tell you the story of John Smith. His house burned down in the Palisades fire, and him and his family lost everything. Luckily, a representative from a relief organization quickly got him onto the Tapestry credential platform, and he started building his own digital memory. He started going through public data, like these historical maps and street views of where he worked, and starting to prove where he worked, where he lived, what he owned, through this form that he fills out with an agent, and then the agent goes out and collects this first and third party data to build this certified credential, this Tapestry credential that he can use to access services. You can check out the agent and a map of his data reconstructed at this link. The next steps are to actually take this into the world. We feel really passionate about the Tapestry credential and how we could build prototypes, pilot programs, case studies, mock trials, and a coalition to take it beyond. Please reach out to us if you have any questions. Thank you.